Good day, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. And as usual, I love to tell you that I just finished my protest and give you an update as what happened. Nothing spectacular happened. Let me remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, Mr. White Man, why have you re-enslaved the African American? My people, white people are the devils. It's written in the scriptures. I can prove it from scriptures, and as we go in, I'll bring more information about that. But what I want to talk about is St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the state of affairs in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My people, in the next year and a half or thereabouts, general elections in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are due. And I will tell you this. If we go back and we look at the social life of all of those people who sat at the helm of St. Vincent and the Grenadines politically, you will notice two vast differences in the people that have been our leaders over the past 60 years. Let us go back to a black man, an ambitious man, in the person of Ebenezer Theodore Joshua. Theodore Joshua was a politician in Trinidad and Tobago. He ran in elections in Trinidad and Tobago, like George Charles. He was a politician in Grenada. He was a politician in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He was also a trade unionist who was concerned about the working rights of Vincentians and the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. His wife, Ivy Joshua, was also a trade unionist. My people, Joshua have always played an integral role in looking out for the rights of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Move on to Milton Cato. Milton Cato was a lawyer who used his profession to impact the life of ordinary Vincentians. In that, without cause, Milton Cato was responsible and have been regularly responsible for representing the Shaker Baptists when the colonial laws that outlawed their religion anytime they were arrested and taken to court. It was a combination of Milton Cato's actions and Ebenezer Theodore Joshua's actions that ensure that the members of the converted religion, the Shaker Baptists, were able to worship their God according to their consciences. So here we see the first two people to lead our country were black men after colonial masters handed over. And then we had James Mitchell. James Mitchell was an agronomist. He worked for the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He went to England and they trained him how to destroy St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He came back. He have never been active in the social life of Vincentians. He have never contributed to the social development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He literally, single-handedly destroyed our economy. Go and find a video on the Word of the Most High. You will see what I'm speaking about. I'll tag you, I'll put it in this video. And then we had Ralph Gonsalves. Like James Mitchell, he have never contributed to the social development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And he is now instrumental in destroying our country. From the INS, National Commercial Bank, you name it, he destroys it. My people, we see Joshua and Cato was instrumental in developing our economy. Mitchell and Gonsalves was responsible for taking down all of the hard work that those two men did. And now you have Dr. Friday. Like Ralph Gonsalves, And like James Mitchell, Dr. Friday have never contributed to the social development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Like Ralph Gonsalves and James Mitchell, Dr. Friday does not understand or knows or are accustomed to the joy that is derived from working for free for a people. And like Ralph Gonsalves and James Mitchell, Dr. Friday is going to contribute in the destruction of our economy. But yet, we have Kay Bacchus and Major Leacock, two individuals in that same party who knows the joy of serving for free. Kay Bacchus have done this for all of her career as a lawyer, along with Nicole Sylvester. Major Leacock have done this for the length and breadth of his life. He has been in charge and work hard without pay for the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Football Association, for the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Cadet Force. It is people like Major Leacock that was responsible for the discipline and the courage that I have. It is people like Major Leacock who ensure that men like me, when we join the Cadet Force, had an institution that will build our characters. He did it all for free. Since this guy was a teenager, he had been volunteering to the social development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My people, Major Leacock don't want to start, don't want to rock the boat. Kay Bacchus don't want to rock the boat. They will make better leaders as a prime minister than Dr. Friday was. It will. Dr. Friday don't have a plan to develop our economy. Dr. Friday is planning to walk in the same vein as James Mitchell walked, as Ralph Gonsalves is currently walking. What is his plan? How is he going to solve the crime problem? How is he going to develop the economy? James Mitchell says he's going to develop the economy and he destroy it. Ralph Gonsalves says he's going to create 1,000 jobs in the first 100 days like James Mitchell, and he didn't create a job, none of the two of them. It is not enough to tell us what you are going to do, but it is enough when you can tell us how you are going to get it done. My people, listen to me. Election is a year and a half away. The last elections, Adam Eustace and his party had to take the government to court for all of the irregularities that occur in the elections. Irregularities that ensure that they lost. They had a judge in Stanley John for a slave for a judge who had to do what he was told by Ralph Gonsalves or he will be punished. Instead of putting up silly billboards that don't make any sense, why don't you start to look for help from outside agencies to ensure all of those points in the last election petition is remedied before the election date comes up? Because if you don't do that, the same thing is going to happen. I have a sneaking suspicion Dr. Friday don't care to be Prime Minister because he don't know what he's going to do. He is responsible, he is satisfied with drawing a salary off of the taxpayers' money and do nothing for that salary. He is satisfied for running his private practices and add more millions of dollars and the millions of dollars he has already accumulated. My people, according to Forbes, Dr. Friday is the richest man in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Richer than P.S. Vieira, richer than Graves. Where he get his money from? I guess the powers that be give him the money so he could come to St. Vincent to destroy our country. It is James Mitchell who brought back Dr. Friday to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Why? Because he is a part of the white agenda also. His daddy white. His mommy white. I don't know how he come black. I'm not hating on the guy. I'm just telling you the truth. That is my responsibility. So that you can make informed decisions. Kebakers, I don't approve of women leading men. But Kebakers will make a better leader than Dr. Friday will. Leacock will even make a better leader than Dr. Friday will. My people, what are we going to do? Sit back and let Ralph Gonsalves steal another election? And then we go to the court again? Or are we going to ensure that the outside agencies come in and help finance the loopholes that Ralph Gonsalves have been using, the loopholes that James Mitchell taught him about, to win another election? My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the Diaspora Machismo. I'm out.